Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and this is my not quite one paragraph review for Snake Eyes.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy. Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews.
Don't make me destroy you.
So, Snake Eyes is, the third film in the G.I. Joe franchise? That alone absolutely boggles my mind. There have been 3 G.I. Joe films, and what's happened? What's literally happened to the franchise? It's crazy. I enjoyed the opening sort of half of this film when it was really grounded. It sort of set itself up really well for something quite personal, quite interesting, quite, dark and malevolent. But as with other films in this, disastrous franchise so far, it completely falls away, becomes utterly generic, and yeah, it's a step up from the previous G.I. Joe films, which honestly I cannot remember anything about them because they are that mundane, that pointless, really. This becomes just a yet another bland action movie that has no depth to it, no strength to it. It has tons of action, don't get me wrong, there are tons of action in this, but it's all weightless. You've got samurais, you've got Snake Eyes himself, you've got all these characters using bladed weapons, and what you get is just the equivalent of a circus act, a stage performance of loads of people using swords, and rather than playing up to the fact that there is no gore or anything, you literally hear the cuts, the in-depth cuts and the stabbing motions of people getting cleaved in twain with these weapons. And what do we get? Nothing. They just fall over doing their best. Oh my god, my throat has been cut acting. If you're gonna do it, put the frigging gore in it. Go for it. If you're gonna have this kind of stuff, it's like watching Gladiator with no bloody gore. It's rubbish. It doesn't make any sense. It's stupid beyond measure. Imagine watching The Raid with no gore. Imagine watching Aliens with no gore. It just rubbish. Starship Troopers with no gore. How funny would that be? They sucked his brains out, but you didn't see it because we're not allowed to. I mean, the acting was pretty good for the most part. You have the lead actor himself, Henry Golding, who really is the central pull of this film as Snake Eyes. This is a character where we've not really known much about his history. I'm not the massive G.I. Joe fan, the many other people are, but I know for a fact that there's very little we know about Snake Eyes, that mystery, that silence, that deadly aspect of him. We get a flavour of an interesting character here, but like I said, everything just falls away. All his efforts, to make this charismatic, character, this really thought-provoking character, are just undone by unnecessary, extra secondary characters. I feel bad for him, and I feel bad for Samara Weaving, who plays Scarlet in this. She's thoroughly underutilized completely. Baroness is. Do I dare say I preferred Sienna Miller as Baroness? Christ, what is going on with this series? It's really well directed in those opening moments. It's almost as if they got to a point where they went, oh Christ, we're being a bit too serious. Maybe we need to ham it up a bit. And you can see where they ham it up when the villain finally gets the MacGuffin. It all just falls apart. And unfortunately, that is where I completely zoned out. This is a franchise which, to me, is going absolutely nowhere. They set up a sequel at the end, which they have done in every single other film, and I can't see it amounting to anything. And that is a really big shame because, like I said, the main actor, Henry Golding, is really, really good. It deserves a lot more. Samara Weaving, really, really good. Deserves a lot more. It's just a shame. It's shoddy. Yeah, it's shoddy right at the beginning, but it pulls itself through into an intriguing sort of middle third, if you like, of the film, and then everything just flitters away like somebody's let go of a balloon at a carnival. It just farts off into the distance, and by the time it's over, you leave and wonder, alright, what was the point? That is the problem with the G.I. Joe franchise, is literally, what is the point? But there you go. There is my not quite one paragraph review for Snake Eyes. G.I. Joe Origin. Is it worse than Wolverine Origins? Ooh, that is a debate for another day, I think. But fortunately for me, this is bang average. This is just going to be a bloody 5 out of 10. Sorry. Really wanted to like this. I was, feeling like I was getting quite invested in it, but it just rounds off to nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's a nothing burger of a movie. The MacGuffin of the G.I. Joe franchise. What a damn shame. Henry Golding, I hope you get a sequel. If you do, I hope you demand a bit more from it. Samara Weaving, get your agent to be ready for those new Star Wars films, because I think, probably better off with that. But there you go. That is it. That's my one paragraph review done for Snake Eyes. See you on the next one. Bye.